I'll be able to get it through there. That's good.
To steal life is an anti-life program. It's moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life to a digital twin of the world that they can control that is disconnected from spirit. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this peace. Through tones, melodies, poems, and peace. Time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, you're left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this peace. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also new pussies. Worshiping pedophiles, wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this peace. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher, no am I some pastor or preacher. Was released from prison with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the Beast Coast, realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this peace. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control. Money, I just felt it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked the cause, my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. The bust off of some righteous and veil shit. So radiant, I keep it dark.
What do I want shit from China for?
Body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for Mars, use a female's clip. As a kid, all I did it was fight, I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows and shit to a fly low. Haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the silver hand, but we're healing man. It's not Cypress Hill, I'm telling shoot. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow, I set standards. To catch me, you gon' have to do more than scam. Need more than scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bra. You stagnated, well I straight the fall. At a rate, I'm dating space easy, y'all. Buster stuck in the case, face off. Active shape the stage, a fake, a fraud. That'll start intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect cause of practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing a step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement width with this height and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel, I'm a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas Carol live, what your fans get. Your worlds and pearls, what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
Listen to me, young people, old people, too, mostly black people. I'm talking to you.
So, y'all really thought that I was done with y'all? Nah, I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Bow, bow, Big Mac, whether earth is brown or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side eyes. Looking past the shot spot. Third eye gang, straight flops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry tops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying that from the sky box. I got his scope on you, dog. The scope is a rose. Some of our foes are still dumb. Death and blind to the fact that blood, we gon' have to feel some warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out. They keep us engaged, they can't arrange. This is played out. Who's of a dying society should be disobeyed out. Forehead and knees on the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, COVID is no issue. Could've bloated in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle, to who holds the pistols. The debate was about who owes who the fiscal. Disregard the aboriginal issue. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Bow, bow, Big Mac, whether earth is brown or flat. We want our shit back. Big fool is nobody speak. Yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. Other than we ain't stuck on me. Stand on 2 feet, or jump the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence, mostly disguised compliance. Silence by guidance from conspiring to novice. Other aspirants of violence, tyrants of fire. Trying that giants who hide, I'm sure and defiant. And if virus and virus, I'm hearing the sirens. Me in my head, they've got indictments. These pedophile words, corporates and hyping. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm not lying. My refinement and confinement and requirements for this climate. Y'all push off the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this world. I vow to progress, don't duck, don't wreck. True music for real. My soul ain't no possess. We're foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them. It's personal, know what the business is. Big conscious minds, y'all. And with that on the temple, draw. I had a vision to pass, not yet a circulation round. Created successful reality from a virtual now. How? Stand on my back cause they usurp your power. Them same little sneaky breezes that I heard you play style all up in your face, all up in your space. And I ain't talking all bros, but dogs with whole trace. So I walk tall, kids by y'all cross slow race. I stay focused on walking through them tall gold gates. Draw a magic shirt around me to keep me from harm. The law fat checks purposely will keep me up calm. Mortified at birth, jury for that beast to a bomb. Blow the joint, just spill the rage, the blame, the centimeters. I've encompassed my inner demons. 490-degree angles, guarded by angel of shiny beauty. Angels, thank you, and I of course am the chief triangle. If I die before I wake, well at least I'm flying plain view. I am my circle, how I govern four corners. Wise as a serpent for certain amongst foreigners. Out of state, out of place in the space they storing us. Learning firsthand of what fate was forewarned of us. I recall when pro and I spit flow, slow man, fly in the shell that shout, had to kept slow. Stay high, years later, he's just ending, we just gained density. Gave my synopsis, he's hostage. I prayed I could say I behave by logos. I raised my moral around, way how my character stay fly, the conduct squared up. Self-esteem, the day sky, new God on what the world's been waiting for the days now. Me, I think I don't abide by the same ethics. They fan respect, can't obtain the credit for keeping the opulence erect. English strange uses, but the epic of my name will ring and remain. And they circumscribe my passion. I squares my lift. Ask, is it worth the ride? Yeah, it's trash spit, but the beach is churchified, so I bear my shit. It hurt, I cried as kid, then it tried to eclipse my shit. Bounce back from it, announce it, I'm going. Being the sacrificial lamb that the jungle, I'm on it. The lust, the lion conquereth over this numbness. Made a conscious shift, even in dark sunlit. On you false slice, will have to be gold to glitter. Act to slip the parker just for show, go figure. You get pounded, you that old gorilla. I'm built like a silverback with a track, no villain max than me. Master mirror back, originally and pretty. Take the mask off, 360. On my square, see the circle, if not your mask off. You call me, dash your salt, the dialogue's trash talk, your past lost. Your footprints in the asphalt. You for outline correction, last one. I blast off my grass wall to the next sense of living. Sacredly, sex symbol, stands off. When she walks that ass off, I told back to it like who makes your yawning scene. Her response, she dons me king. Too Rudy gave me the script, one house, the prescription. This is my vision's description. Listen, I'm standing on lines, my circulation. I absorb your rage and they get over for me. Transform into few as I evolve. Advance is abnormal. Right where y'all started at, let me impart a fact. Curie, sitting in my ship as we chart the map. Making destiny the turtle in the head. Acknowledge me as the circle in the square.
Everybody. Again, let's watch and see what he said. Fucking idiots.
Now watch time and space rock a great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her made the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fake marks once we make knowledge one is way. Time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her made the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fake marks once we make knowledge one is way. The run and patriarch. Rose up, took a shower, purified my arc field, took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumping. Done some curls for sure, I've more to build. Solid foundation, my crown sharp, reporting hill, pound the pavement. Sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free off a let it go, prisoner of war, man or woman and child. We're the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace left or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple highest form, spiritualities, how you teach math, a humble beach is still a beach. Now feel the beach raft, rain fire upon them as the internet forms, central emojis as the avatars that was them. Destroy this de facto government and its quorums, establish big lost household, she may restore him, the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make white dog creation the spark. Waste the heart as I sun ray. My art hurt make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I face. Marks once we make knowledge one is when rhyme and beats drop. Note to self, quit plan, hit the gas. This shaft is called my turn. Take the risk and smash. Most of them got fascinated with shifts in their ass. Plus rappers sacrificing each other for percentage cash. Shashing, watch videos without the subliminals. Predictive programming weirdo. Strong visual shows the lands contaminated. Fruits and vegetables, like minerals, the water and skies I fry. New age chemicals, technology got me here in front of my desktop, perusing these beats and whatnot. For my best option, contemplating which part will next spot to unlock the minds that are stuck within us. Next spots off the chart, I continue to climb, watching the rest flock like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark water. I'm on the front line. X marks the spot. I shine because of her, but she's the best sport. Great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creation the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray. My art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space. Rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creation the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray. My art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge one is when the run and pace rocks.
Here we go with the internet shit. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm literally on 74, 75. I mean, I can pop 120 real quick. I just did it just to get around. Anyway, you gotta know what to do. You gotta know what to, you know what I mean? You gotta know what to do. Anyway, they don't know how to drive, man. I think everybody came from California here to drive. I don't know. They do not know how to drive. You've got to be offensive and defensive. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to pick up some water. I attempted to call my baby girl. They bugging on Instagram, whatever. Whatever they going through, they're going through. You know, I think it's just funny. You know, let me turn that shit off because I can't feel my pulse. I can't play that. Anyway, y'all see the word goyim. I was hoping more people would, come on in. I mean, it is Friday, right? And by the looks of it, a lot of you getting off. Don't go out to those damn fast food restaurants. I'm gonna upload a video I put together. I gotta put the intro and all that stuff. And y'all really need to pay attention. It doesn't matter if it's a little small restaurant or a big. Oh wow, this truck went off. Anyway, whatever. It's even as a sous chef, even in New York, even no matter where I've been, or some people I've helped cook stuff, and I watched some of the things they did. Like, hey, wash your hands. Just came out the bathroom, that kind of stuff. Touching their face and their eyes, and then going handling dough. I'm like, yo, fool, go put some gloves on, It's an eye opener. It's not just videos of the individuals who work at restaurants, Taco Bell, this and that show you, and the people who have learned inside stuff based on families who own the restaurants. Tell them don't eat the food. Tell them the children, don't eat it. You know what I'm saying? And them informing their friends. I don't know how they just built a Taco Hell over here, but these people in Safeway here, this is the worst Safeway I've ever seen. They don't even have all the organic stuff that all the Safeways have. Don't even have. I mean, not maybe 4%, 5%, compared to like out of 75. You know, it's it's mostly light-skinned folk over here, and you would think that they would be doing their best to take care of them. That's why I tell you it's the corporate ideology. Yet goyim is, first of all, the word is not, it's not Jewish, it's not Hebraic, it's a brand new word based on the Talmud. And they see these things, all right, Talmuds, whatever, Talmudics, whatever, science, whatever, they see you all as nothing. You know, the funny thing about it is that they actually are nothing. But how do they gain control? Well, you know the banner, you know, over there in Germany, the carpet, whatever, and what it means in the fictional Yiddish language, Rothschild. You know, that's not the language, unless they want to walk around being called a red carpet, you know, based on a tavern where they would meet and stuff like that. They treat you that way because they've been conditioned and they've accepted. Now, whatever darkness it may be, like I said, when you do things in repetition, based on humming, chanting over and over and over, you become kind of in tune in. Even if it's not good, it's bad. But goyim is, and goy, any American Negro calling themselves such, or allowing one of these frauds to call you that, you're a fool. You know, if you're an African, they definitely call you a goy because you are absolutely nothing. I mean, you got to think about it. The brand name is owned by one of them, and it's based on meat. But like I said, y'all keep following those idiot black folk who don't know nothing, and then when they research something, they accept anything that is acceptable instead of those things outside of acceptance that are older. So do not even debate or argue with them. I'm going to grab the water right over here. Hopefully they have more than enough. Okay. But again, you know, never allow yourself, you know, I went hard on a couple of brothers hit me up from New York. You know, man, why you say we losing? Well, because you're losing. You know, y'all think a few dollars living in a penthouse and hip hop walking around looking like, you know, the village people is supposed to, with your pants sagging, knowing the narrative, and being your age, being the age they are, that's supposed to, you know, that's supposed to point to something that has a deep meaning, and it doesn't. It means you're bastardized. It means it's like calling you garbage, less than an animal. Seriously, and you don't have the right. You don't have the right to exist, to live. Oh, did they interrupt it again? Well, go figure. You know, I wouldn't expect less. You know, I would never expect less. Like I said, that's what they do. They're weak. They can't help it. I can shut this down and do it 100 times. It matters me not. It's not even about patience. It's just they're idiots. Don't change your philosophy back, dude. Yeah, Grandpa, look, he about 80 something. He riding his motorcycle. He got to be 89. He riding. Damn, somebody in my spot? Wet paint. Yeah, ain't nothing wet about that paint. That paint dirty and everything else. What? Oh, right there. I'm about to say, man, they tripping. Can give you all the room you need. But yeah, you know, it's mind-boggling that you have these people call themselves Hebrews. I got a cousin who's caught up in that. And I always say you need to research. But, you know, when you just lean on the Bible and the Torah and the Talmud, you're leaning on the things they created. What's up, Al? You know, you're leaning on the things they created. Don't you didn't create that stuff. And I know their writings and teachings in there, but they're teaching them that it's dumb. So where's the argument of fight? And then you got to think about the actions. They're permitted and allowed to do the dumb shit they're doing, and nobody's calling it. Light-skinned folk to see it, oh, my light-skinned brothers, but you, right? You got to protect them. It's funny how this country has these people, and they love protecting the line. You know what I mean? Hey, Nitzia, Shalom, what's going on, Aqua? But you got these individuals who can't make heads or tail of the difference because of that, you know. And it's funny how a bastardized people, the most racist, prolific, hateful, sneaky, conniving, deceitful, they're nothing in the Bible. They're everything opposite. They're everything that's in a league of Hashatan, for whatever you want to call them, motherfucker. Them. You know, it's funny how everybody runs along with it, and everybody wants to play dumb as if it's all right. I keep telling y'all, you do not parlay. You do not hold court. If one of these goofy Negroes want to be all African American, out of Africa, and all that dumb shit, then let them. By the time they find out, when they already know, they just haven't accepted. It'll be too late. Goyim is not Hebrew. It's not Yiddish. I mean, it's not. It's garbage. It's a made-up, like the word shit, you know, bastard, you know, suckerhead, suck. You know, we want to say sucker free on the opposite of it. Goy, to call somebody Goy or the Goyim, it puts you in a league less than a fucking animal, and that should point to a number of specific things. They can do with you as they will. That is not righteous. It is not, as it was stated in Genesis 1 or 2. It is nowhere, but it shows you that they have been kicked out of every country because they come with perversions, taxing, you know, lending. You see what I'm saying? Germany turned around and they lended money with no interest, and they built a great country. This country, because of the fake-ass politicians, your goofy-ass, policing. Look at the ones in L.A. You better believe anybody in L.A. making over 100, you know, making over 100,000, up to, you know, 3,000 to 5,000 as a police officer. They're corrupt. They are part of a whole bigger thing that is a perversion beyond the scope of anything you can conceptualize or conceive. They would say it's the cost of living. First of all, the federal government cannot own land. They have no ownership over parks. All the little subsidiaries they created are bogus. It's because the people are stupid and they partake in it for a paycheck. This is the outside controlling, but y'all don't know these things. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know these things. And if you do, you haven't said nothing. That means that, what are you hoarding it for? You act like it's yours. You didn't create it. You didn't pass it. You know? I'm going to go ahead and run here and get the water. I'm going to pick this back up because there's a lot of stuff I want to say to this. Let me go and grab these crates of water and I'll be right back, all right? Someone said, Red, could you convert to convert? I'm the true bloodline. Convert for what? I'm not going to explain that. It's a real sick thing going on. And obviously y'all haven't noticed that they're all in league. It's all push. You haven't seen one Chinese idiot say, they're not the real Jews. One Japanese idiot, they're not the real Jews. The Cabbage Patch Babies were everywhere. Everywhere. You haven't seen only a couple of Africans, and they're in UK, have stated they're not the real Jews, and they're here in America. And some of them already knew it. But when it's about the dollar, ain't it funny how you make the dollar, but don't let the dollar make you, but the dollar is making everyone? And then in order to be a Jew, you got to be out of Africa. When did that retarded shit start? Who started that perverse narrative of stupid indoctrination? Even punk-ass Umar said, yeah, of course, the black man's original Indian of this land, which he attempted to fight for a long time, but he wants to push that Marcus Garvinite shit. And, you know, you have to change that. Y'all do. And don't be sitting up there arguing with people who don't know nothing. All right? Stop arguing. What's righteous in the hindsight? I don't want to hear no fake ass in Isaiah and in the Levites and I don't even want to hear that bullshit. They didn't argue with no fucking body. They didn't argue with not a soul. They weren't not complacent. They complimented one another. And they moved in silence. Not silent enough, obviously. We're all over the place. Blah, blah, blah. We don't even have direction and focus. So don't argue with anybody. I'm going to pick this back up, all right? And I'm going to see you here shortly. If you don't want to know and donate, you know my Cashapp. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and grab this water, load up in the back, and get on back. And I'll finish out my tea. I got my lavender tea. I'm trying not to get a headache because I need fats. I'm about to run a pee. Anyway, I'm going to see y'all here shortly, all right? And I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we got to talk, man. It's 106 degrees. I've been in this thing for 20 minutes. Well, longer than that, 30 minutes. And it's 106 degrees. Anyway, let me go and do what I got to do, and I'll pick up with you guys here shortly, all right?